Hello, hello. Oh, the camera's on this side tonight. Our camera's usually on this side, but it's on this side tonight.
It looks kind of weird. Look like there's a door.
No, it's the back of my mirror.
But there's a door.
It's the back of the mirror. All right, so Nicole wanted to do another story time. So what did we pick? You show them. What did you pick? We are going to... I don't even know the name of it. Let me see. Soaring to the Stars. So we bought...
Jasmine.
Jasmine. We bought this book collection. It's a princess collection.
Maria.
Hey, Maria. It's a princess collection that we bought for Cassandra when she was about 2, I want to say. And we actually took it to Disney World one year, and we got the princesses to sign each of the books, or at least the princesses that were at Disney World. So these books are actually a very special collection for Cassandra, but we're going to read this one. So it's from the Princess Collection, and it's Jasmine soaring into the stars. And here we go. Chapter 1. My name is Princess Jasmine. My father is the Sultan of Agrabah. I didn't want to be a princess. All father thought about was finding a husband for me. The law said I had to marry before my next birthday. I thought it was a stupid law. I didn't want to marry because I had to. I wanted to marry for love. Do you want to show the picture? Okay.
Can you show the picture?
You want me to show them? Okay, I'll show the pictures tonight. You gonna lie down?
Can I do it upstairs?
No, you're here for the story. Then there was Jafar, the royal vizier. He had been my father's advisors for years, but I didn't trust him. My pet tiger, Raja, and I watched him and his parrot, Igo. They were planning something. I just knew it. I realized father only wanted the best for me, but I couldn't marry someone I didn't even know.
What did I say?
Debbie. Say hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Oh, where are you going? What are you doing? There you go. All right. Technical difficulties. Just hold on. Okay. I couldn't marry someone I didn't even know. I decided to leave the palace and see the world. I disguised myself as a peasant, and with Raja's help, I climbed over the garden wall to the streets of Agrabah. I was free. Are you going to fall asleep?
Can you please go upstairs?
No, you got to stay for the story. The city was amazing. While exploring a busy market, I gave an apple to a hungry boy. The street vendor asked me how I planned to pay for it. When I told him I didn't have any money, he grabbed my arm. Suddenly, a stranger appeared. "Thank you, kind sir," he said to the vendor. He explained that I was his crazy sister. The street vendor didn't believe us and called for the palace guards. We ran away, and the stranger led me to his rooftop hideout. The stranger's name was Aladdin. He asked me where I was from.
Oops.
Oh, you're covering the camera. What you doing? Are you saying hi to everybody? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Brenda. The stranger's name was Aladdin. He asked me where I was from. What does that matter? I asked him. I wanted to be just like Aladdin, free to do whatever I wanted and to live by my own rules. We sat and looked at the view. The palace looked pretty amazing. Are you trying to get comfy here? Okay, now you're being silly. Aladdin told me he dreamed about living there.
Look.
Okay. Hi, Kelly. Okay, don't do that again because we're gonna read the story. Aladdin told me he dreamed about living there. I wanted to tell him that life on the streets was so much better than living inside the palace, but I didn't want him to know who I really was. Time passed quickly, and we talked about our dreams. Oh, I know she can't sit still for anything. Aladdin was honest and real. He didn't pretend anything that he wasn't. Suddenly, the royal guards appear. "Here you are," they shouted, waving their swords. Aladdin looked into my eyes, and he held my hand, and he said, "Do you trust me?" he asked. I did, so I took his hand in mine, and we jumped. We landed safely and started running through the alleyways, but the guards caught up to us. I puffed out my scarf, and I showed them who I was. "Release him," I ordered. Sorry, Princess," the captain said. "We have orders from Jafar." Aladdin was quite surprised to discover that I was the Sultan's daughter and not a peasant. Nikki, sit up, please.
Good.
Okay, come on. I know, right? Okay, come on, Nicole. Sit. When I returned to the palace, I asked Jafar where Aladdin was. He told me Aladdin had been sentenced to death for kidnapping me. "He didn't kidnap me," I protested. "Oh, dear," Jafar replied. The sentence had already been carried out. I ran out of the room and collapsed and wept. The next day, hundreds of people fled the streets of Agrabah. A loud parade marched through the town to the palace with dancers and music and even an elephant.
And that elephant is psychic.
Where are you going? Okay, there's only a few pages left. Let's get through this. The parade was in honor of a prince named Ali Ababwa. Yeah. You wanted to do this, Nicole. I was still heartbroken over Aladdin, and I didn't want to meet some arrogant prince. But if he really wanted to see me, I'd tell him exactly how I felt. After Father welcomed the prince, he called me. I marched into the throne room. Father really liked him, but this prince was even worse than the others, strutting around in his fancy clothes like a peacock. "How dare you decide my future?" I asked Prince Ali angrily. "I am not a prize to be won." Oh, see, Maria says you're making her nervous. Stay still. I stormed out of the room. Chapter 4. I was in my room with Raja, ran out onto the balcony. He growled at Prince Ali, who had suddenly appeared on the balcony. "I didn't want to see you," I told him. "Go jump off the balcony." Ali apologized, and he did just that. "No!" I cried in fear. But Ali didn't fall. Instead, he seemed to float in midair. "How are you doing that?" I asked. "It's a magic carpet." "Do you want to go for a ride?" Ali asked. And he reached out his hand. "Do you trust me?" I had heard those words before, spoken by Aladdin. Could they be the same person? I needed to know. "Yes," I said, taking his hand. That night, we explored faraway places that I had only read about, and he revealed that he really was Aladdin. I was so happy that he was alive. When we got back to my balcony, Aladdin gave me a kiss. we had fallen in love. Yeah. I had made up my mind. Aladdin was the man I was going to marry. Are we going to see their wedding? The next morning, I went to tell Father my news. He was standing with Jafar. You will wed Jafar, he said strangely. Father looked as if he had been hypnotized. Just then, Aladdin burst into the room and told us that Jafar had tried to kill him the night before. What did Jafar want with Aladdin? I soon found out. Aladdin had discovered the magic lamp and become friends with the genie who lived inside. The genie transformed Aladdin into Prince Ali in order to impress me. But Jafar had stolen Aladdin's lamp, and now he had all of the genie's powers in his evil hands. Oh, you want to show them? Okay, you show them. Don't go too far. Okay. It didn't work? There you go. All right. You're getting tired? You got 3 more pages. 3 more pages. Jafar had always wanted to be Sultan, with me as his queen.
Wait, I think you missed.
Did I miss a page? No, I didn't. Now that he had hypnotized my father and taken over Agrabah, Jafar commanded the genie to make me love him. He didn't know that genies can't make people fall in love. So I pretended to be in love with Jafar. While Jafar looked into my eyes, Aladdin searched for the lamp. But Jafar saw through the tricks and trapped me in an hourglass bottle. Then Aladdin had an idea. He fooled Jafar into making one last wish, to be the most powerful genie in the world. Jafar turned into a genie, but he had forgotten something. A genie has to live inside a magic lamp until someone frees him. Jafar was now trapped. Oh, I had to show the pictures. I forgot to show the picture. Father thanked Aladdin and the genie for saving Agrabah. Agrabah was the name of the town that they lived in.
Oh.
Right. He then changed the law. The princess of Agrabah can now choose to marry whomever she would like, whenever she wanted. I choose Aladdin. Then Aladdin and I set off on the magic carpet to explore a whole new world. A whole new world. Together. There we go. A new fantastic point of view. There you go. Thank you for picking that book. Oh, is that that? Yeah, there you go. All right, sit down. Thank you for picking the book. Thank you guys for popping in. Cute little story.
Someone liked it.
All right.
It was her.
It was Lisa?
I guess.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed
What does
that.
that mean?
That's a big smiley face. That means a big smiley face. Oh, there you go. All right, you guys, there you go. That's our live story time for tonight. Thank you guys for popping in, and I hope you guys are doing well. Please be safe. I know our province has just, yeah, see, she says just smiling at you guys. Our province has just pretty much quarantined everybody. everybody but essential businesses now have to close, and everybody's going to stay home. So please stay home, you guys. Keep safe under the quarantine and let this pass as quickly as it can so we can all get back to our lives. And we'll be back another night, maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. You gonna say goodnight? Okay, come around and say goodnight. Hmm? Oh, okay. All right. So thank you guys. Ours is still pretending that, oh, you're kidding. Well, self-quarantine then, Lisa. Stay safe. Stay away from everybody. They're going to go.
Bye!
All right, you guys. Have a great night, and we'll chat to you guys later.
Bye!
Bye. Love you guys.
Bye-bye!